Welcome into the Sports Blitz social scene presented by Lee Marketing Group and the Sure Shot. I'm your host, Randy Lee Jr. The Sports Blitz social scene is a weekly one-on-one interview with coaches, players, even businesses that support athletics in our communities around Alabama. This week, we're at Show Your Colors at Benjamin Russell High School, where we'll catch up with numerous players, coaches, dance team, and band members. So let's go catch up with them.
The Sure Shot, located on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is Lake Martin Sportsman's headquarters. In the market for a new rifle or shotgun? Come to the Sure Shot. Want a new bow or need to practice with the one you have? Come to the Sure Shot. Thinking about a firearm for self-defense? Come to the Sure Shot. Got a hunt planned and need some gear? Come to the Sure Shot. For all your archery, shooting, and hunting needs, let the Sure Shot be your first stop.
Welcome back to the Show Your Colors event as a part of the 5th annual Sun Festival. Again, this is a great event for Alexander City, and we appreciate the Chamber letting us be involved with this. But right now, we'll welcome in one of the drum majors for the Benjamin Russell Wildcat Band, Emily Jones. Emily, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for letting me be here.
All right, so first off, we'll just get a little background, and I've always been interested as to how a person becomes a drum major. So what was the selection process for that?
Well, we put in an application, and we had marked what we wanted to do, as in it's a leadership application, and you write what you would like to put in. Like, I put drum major on mine. So then we go through a process where we are conducting in front of our class, and we're conducting Hooray for Wildcats, the alma mater, and the Star Spangled Banner. And then we go through a professional interview, and their selection is made a couple weeks after that.
I got you. So how long have you been in the band? Is this something you did from middle school on, or was this did you get involved in high school?
I started band in 7th grade, and I started as a clarinet player, and I played clarinet up until my 10th grade. And then last year I decided to try something new, and I started to play mellophone and French horn.
I got you. So that leads us into what I always like to get a perspective from, and that is, what's it like to be on the field on a Friday night? I know this will be your first time as a drum major, so it'll be a little different, and it'll be more spotlight, obviously. But in terms of just being on the field, what's the excitement level for the band and being able to participate each and every Friday?
Well, we all get really excited right before we go down for halftime. It's something we all kind of take seriously, so it gets us like pumped for it. You know, we are excited to be down there for the football team, and that's the reason we do this. We do it for the audience and the football team, and we do it to cheer on the Wildcats.
Yeah, and I mean, I've been watching high school football a very long time, and you've seen in certain schools that we are accustomed to playing, and even some people that are newer to the schedule year in and year out, it seems like maybe their band, maybe their membership has, or participation has maybe decreased, or maybe the majorettes may not be as available. It seems like the Wildcat band always wants to make sure that they have as many people as possible and a full band. So can you elaborate a little more on what it's like to be a member of such the Pride? The Pride.
It's really powerful, honestly. It makes me happy to come and be out on the practice field every day, and it makes me extremely happy to go every Friday night or every other Friday night, depending on the schedule. But it makes me really happy, and I get very excited. And it's how it is for all of us. We want to be there.
Well, let me ask you this, and this is probably a crazy question. I think I know the answer, but pep rally versus game, what's the difference there in terms of just what you guys are expected to do, and is it a little more intense from a pep rally standpoint?
Well, the pep rallies are more laid back for us. I think we have a schedule to stick to, so there's not as much freedom, but it's still, we're just more laid back with that. We get to cheer for the band, and we get to cheer for our our section and our students, like whatever class we're in. You know, I mean, it's a little different.
Well, Emily, I appreciate you coming up here and joining us. Congratulations on being one of the drum majors. So we'll obviously be looking for you this fall on Friday night. So congratulations again, and good luck during your senior season.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We'll take another break, and when we return, Adam Blankenship and Lizi Arbogast up next.
What value would you gain working with Lee Marketing Group? With 4 divisions under one umbrella, Sign Source, Lee Apparel, R&B Sports Media, and LMG Advertising Agency, Lee Marketing Group offers a comprehensive approach. From logo design, tees and signs, ad placement, and everything in between, LMG can handle it all. For ease of time, cutting-edge, results-driven marketing campaigns, think LMG. Lee Marketing Group, your comprehensive marketing solution.
All right, welcome back into 2017 Show Your Colors event, part of the 5th annual Sun Festival. I'm being joined now by Alexander City Outlook sports editor Lizi Arbogast. Lizi, we appreciate you coming out here today and spending some time with us. I know you've been kind of running around getting your stories and everything ready, so it's nice to have you.
Thank you. I appreciate being here.
Well, what we want to talk with you a little bit. If I'm sure everyone in the area has already seen the impact that you've made on the paper. I enjoy following your stories and videos and everything else that you guys are doing. But talk to us a little bit about your background, how you started out, and what got you started in sports.
Okay, good question. I always knew I wanted to be a writer. A good friend of mine was a journalist at the Associated Press, and I went on a trip with her to the opening of the International Spy Museum in Washington, D.C. And it was really cool. We got a behind-the-scenes tour. She let me go on camera. I was like 12, 11. And so I always knew I wanted to be a writer, and I always loved sports. Like, my family's big into sports. I've been a hockey fan since before I was born. Just always been a really big sports family. Never thought I could combine the two until I was in college. I went to VCU, and I had a professor named Mike Harris, and huge mentor for me. And we had to cover a game. That was one of our projects, was just cover a game, any game. And I was like, cool, can I cover a Caps game? And he was like, if you can get the press credentials and actually sit in the press box and go as a reporter, you can go. So I emailed the owner of the team and just asked him, and he hooked me up with the right people, and we went. And he was like, my professor was like, you should do this. Like, you can do this, and I kind of realized I could merge the two. So here I am.
Oh, wow.
7 years later.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you right now, the hockey coverage around here is not really that good, so there's kind of like an open window for that if you do want to throw that out there, but,
It makes me really sad that there's not hockey fans around here. Although I did everybody kind of got behind the Nashville thing, which was fun.
Oh, yeah, it was fun watching that. So is hockey your favorite sport that you like to cover, or you used to like to cover, or do you enjoy watching? Or
I actually have never, it's my favorite sport to watch for sure. I've never covered a hockey game as a professional. I've covered a hockey game obviously when I was in college and as an intern, but as a professional, none of the schools I've ever covered have had a hockey team.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's pretty interesting there, for sure, definitely.
Yeah. But maybe that's good because I can keep the biased love for hockey without letting it seep into my unbiased journalism.
And you can make comments about it, and people won't even know if you're wrong or not. You know what I mean? So you can kind of talk what you want to.
The hockey expert around here, exactly. I like
exactly. So coming live from the Outlook is our hockey expert. So yeah, that'll be great there. I'm sure everyone will look forward to that too.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
So I'm guess how long have you been in our area now?
I've been here for 3 months, exactly 3 months. Came right at the end of baseball and softball season, caught the whole Horseshoe Bend Reeltown journeys through playoffs. That was fun. Got to know Richie Brooks a little bit through baseball. Caught a couple of Reeltown games for baseball. So I'm really excited to get into the season, into football season, and hit the ground running for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun because I'm sure you've kind of figured out now football is the king in this area. It's going to keep you busy with all the teams in the area. I want to compliment you on your coverage of this City League sports. I mean, we hadn't had that in a long time, and you've done an excellent job. Because I remember, and we had talked about it too, when we were kids, looking through and seeing our name in the paper for 3 for 5 or whatever it may be, and that's huge to these kids. So that's something that you really bring to the table that everyone's loving for sure.
Thanks. Yeah, and I really like covering the youth sports too because they, like you said, they love it as much as I love it. It's always a little challenging interviewing 7 and 8 year olds, but it's fun, you know what I mean? And like you said, they appreciate it and their parents appreciate it, and it's not something with football being God in Alabama basically. It's not something I can really focus on other than during the summer. So I was really happy to get a chance to do that this year.
Yeah, definitely. And coming into a new job or coming in as our sports everything, what were some of the things that you wanted to do differently or some of the things that you wanted to implement when you came in?
Definitely, looking into the social media scene with Scott Hardy. We've been doing a lot of Twitter and Instagram and trying to rev that up, which I think is really exciting. And, with covering high school, that's where the kids are. That's what they want to see. They don't necessarily read the newspaper as much as I wish they did. And also, video, I'm really excited about. Kids like to see themselves playing as well as read about themselves playing. So that's been a big thing. And also one thing I really want to stress is finding different and interesting stories. I don't necessarily always want to write about the star quarterback or the guy who had the winning touchdown. I want to talk about the guy who made the block for the winning touchdown. You know what I mean? Like, I want to find that kid that came off an injury, or the kid that's usually on the JV squad and scored 40 points in a basketball game. Like, those are the kinds of stories that I'm going to be really excited about writing. And the regular coverage too. But
yeah, definitely. And I'll tell you now, like, I've enjoyed reading your stories too. But at this point, I mean, the work you've done is actually, I don't see how you have so much time to get around to all these different places. So, I mean, I'm guessing you're working probably, 60 hours, 70 hours a week?
Yeah, like I said, I wrote a story in 10 minutes.
This is true. This
interview.
Is
true. So, I can pump them out pretty quick. But no, it's been really fun to like that dog hunting story that I did was really cool. I got to learn about something totally new, and I've been trying to get together with a guy to go alligator hunting. Like, I just want to do weird stuff I've never done before.
That's really exciting, and we're lucky to have you in this area. We look forward to the stories that you're going to be putting together and doing. Especially, I'm excited to see how your first football season goes. And
I can't wait. I really can't wait. I was told that the Sportsplex actually fills up at least for the first football game, so I'm excited to that energy and just the vibe. It's going to be really cool.
Oh yeah, definitely, and we look forward to watching you grow and continue doing what you're doing with that look. But also look forward to your hockey coverage too. I can't wait to see what you bring to the table with that for our local teams.
Our local teams are being great at hockey this year. It's going to be the best sport ever. It's taking over the state of Alabama. Mark my words.
Well, there you go. Lizi, we appreciate you coming out and talking with us today. Guys, and we appreciate y'all tuning in and watching 2017 Show Your Colors event. It's been a lot of fun talking with a lot of these teams in the area and lots of cheerleaders, band, sports editors, whatever it may be. It's been a lot of fun catching up. But once again, we're going to sign off. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you soon.
June will mark 10 years of providing quality T-shirts, athletic uniforms, and promotional products for Lee Apparel. Our success is due in large part to the customers we serve in the Lake Martin community and the great state of Alabama. Our hopes are for many more years of success and growth. Contact Lee Apparel today at 256-825-0197 or on the web at leeapparel.com. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Sports Blitz Social Scene. Special thanks to our sponsors, the Sure Shot on Highway 280 in Alexander City, as well as LMG in our 4 divisions, Lee Apparel, Sign Source, LMG Advertising Agency, and R&B Sports Media. If you have ideas for future shows, please contact me at randy@sportsblitzlive.com. Until next week, thanks for tuning in to this week's Sports Blitz Social Scene.
So, you may not know it, but you've seen our work everywhere. For a combined 50 years, Sign Source has been Central Alabama's premier option for all your sign needs. Custom signs for your business, club, or organization. Wraps and decals for your vehicle or boat. Full-color banners for your big sale, or a photo collage on canvas for grandma. All with fast, friendly, prompt service. Check out our website at signsourcenow.com. 888-533-6758. Go straight to the source. Sign Source.